So, like I said, there's a few things I need to work out on. I need to quite literally sit my ass down and write down the games that I have in mind, what games I have going on. But after this, we have 2 more ongoing games, and that would be... That would be Paper Mario and Trails into Reverie. Publish a full list of games I'm planning on streaming. Yeah, I can do that. Like I said, I have so many games that even I won't remember them, but there are so many games I would love to just do on stream because I love them that much, and they deserve to come back out of the shadows, if not for one more last playthrough. You can't attack me. I didn't think so. Oh, that's a bow user. You're a threat. We gotta get rid of you, buddy. I'll probably be doing that later on tonight. In the meantime, though, I know I did say there would be other crafting streams, and I promise you there will be. Just not of this week, I don't think. And the reason for that is because of a heat wave. The room that I do my crafting in does not have an AC, and I have a very, very, very old house. I'm talking a house built in maybe the 1800s? I'm not sure. But it's an old house that wasn't meant for as much electricity as my family uses. So I have to be careful of what I have all going on at the same time, meaning I can't have a heat press running while an AC is on, or a couple of other things. I have to be careful of my limit there. But, the craft room is a mess. It's not been fully completed as I'd like. It's got junk in there. It doesn't have all of the equipment I would like it to have for me to stream it in a way that you guys can see everything that I'm doing. Because I know you guys would like to see more than just like a couple of shaky shots. I don't know, to be honest. This house is very fucking old. This is an ancient house. If I ask my parents, they're gonna be like, you don't know? We told you this. No. And even if you did, I more than likely forgot. Like I said, it's an old house. Okay, that fucker's gotta go. We're almost to King Ashnard. What has he got, a brave sword or something? That is so mean, gaining up on a sleeping guy. But for those who, again, I cannot see if there are more people here, so I may be talking to dead air, but that's fine. And I'm also talking to you on YouTube, for those of you who are watching this, because yes, this does go up on YouTube. I apologize for how glitchy the clips may be at some points. Or, Skippy. I am trying my best at making YouTube videos, but, yeah. I have 100 other things I'm far more concerned about. For those of you who are curious about what games I have streamed, there will be a YouTube list. of each game that will be published right after I have gone through them all. Are you the fucker that keeps putting everyone to sleep? Yes, you are. Well, my friend, I have a problem. I need them. My God. My God. He just got stronger and he didn't even have to try. It can be, yes. And the reason why it takes me so long, I have a backlog of all the streams that we have done up to this point on my backup drive. The reason why it's so lengthy is that I have to go through, listen to each one, and try and cut out as much dead air as I possibly can, while also trying to retain enough information so that you guys aren't, like, left in the dark. So it's a game of I have to pick out what scenes are important to keep and what are not. And for somebody who does not have that much of a great of attention span, that is harder than you think. I would love to have like those funny moment clips and whatnot. But again, they are so much easier said than done. This fucking cat, man. Really? I hate this cat. And I'll heal her up. But yes, I do have a backlog. As of right now, there are 2 completed playlists on my channel. That would be Breath of Fire 4, which was my first ever stream of an LP, and Trails of Cold Steel 1. Now, Breath of Fire, for those of you who are like, well, I was on the channel and I don't see it. The reason is because I don't feel confident for somebody who just started. I did a lot of things that I probably should have kept my mouth shut on and whatnot. But more than that, I've lost the footage for the ending part of the game. And I can tell you right now, I was very, very, very aggravated at the end of Breath of Fire 4 because the random chance encounters were off the charts annoying. But I wouldn't worry. It is there. If you do want to see that playthrough, you would have to join my Discord. It is a private playthrough, a private listed one anyway. So you would have to join my Discord. And in one of my channels, we'll have all of the LPs that are in progress or have been completed with their YouTube playlist link. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But at the same time, I kind of want an archive of what I've done. Can you guys get me? Yeah, you could. You could totally get me. So if I do this, I'll be fine. It's why I'm going to try and figure out how to stream on both Twitch and YouTube, because that will completely annihilate, in my opinion, sitting down to do that. And at some point, when I have either the finances to hire someone who can go through all those moments and clip what they thought funny bits. Or if I can do that, then at least we'll be able to download that stuff right off of YouTube or Twitch. YouTube, I want to see how it handles, but I think it would be much better than what Twitch does. I don't know. There's a reason why I record them as I'm streaming, is because it gives you more control over the sound bites and whatnot. I want to say that's everyone I can possibly think of. He's still asleep, right? Yeah, he's still asleep. Okay, let's go for it. That's why my upload, my YouTube schedule uploading is all over the place, is because one, I am kind of lazy, but most importantly, it's because I have other things I'm trying to get done, and I just don't have enough time to do this, editing, crafting, and all this extra stuff. For the most part, I think if I were to just if I were just to upload everything I had to YouTube and then come back to edit it, I don't think there'll be as much as a problem as it used to, because I have a cleaner microphone that doesn't pick up as much obnoxious sounds in the back room. Yeah, I'm trying. Because I know there have been, I can only think, people would think, oh, well, why the hell is the upload schedule so all over the place? That's because, I have 1,000,001 things I'm doing. And I have shifted my focus. I know I keep doing this. It's a very common thing. I'm very scatterbrained. I've always been like that, but, if you guys have followed my streams, then you would know this. For those who do know this, you are like, oh god, here we go again. But for those of you who do not know, I did try to make a business on Etsy a year ago, and I wasn't having much success. And I tried asking a couple of questions to say, hey, can someone help me and tell me what I'm doing wrong? And people were not very nice. And I was too timid to go out of my way to go to like a local craft fair, because for me, I'm not a people person. I don't handle well with too many people coming over to say hi or anything. As polite as they may be, I get freaked out. I'm by no means a people person. But this year, when I was at my vacation with my parents, my dad let it slip that he doesn't think we could keep going much longer because my mom doesn't really have a job. She can't get one because she doesn't have a car, and she's not savvy on computers, which leaves me and my dad, and I've got one part-time job that I absolutely love to high heaven and below, and they're the most understanding bosses I've ever had, and I wouldn't give them up for the world. But unfortunately, they can't offer me a full-time position because it's just not within their finances, which is perfectly acceptable. It is a small business. My other job has decided to cut down my hours significantly, all because I want to be a stalker instead of a cashier. Most people say, well, leave the job. I'd love to, believe me, but it's not that simple. I would like to have time to sit down and actually start my own business, and to do that, I need stupid assholes like my retail job to do that. So, I am using the time that I should be technically getting another job and getting the hell away from this other job that's toxic, in my opinion. And just getting a better paying job. I went to school for graphic design. I want to have a job in design, whether that be a full-time job with benefits or my own business. I'm trying to lean towards my own business because then nobody can tell me what I can and cannot do. Nobody can say that's the wrong way. And if a customer doesn't like my work, I can simply say, fuck you. It's not quite simple to do that with your other job. I have, Selby, I have, yes. But what's stopping me from fully doing that, again, is my own social anxiety. And that is something I'm trying to wipe out. And how I'm doing that is having these streams because it forces me to actually try and interact with people. Not that I'm saying interacting with people is a bad thing. It's just I have never been socially good. So yeah, unless we're talking about NASCAR or certain video games, I am as dead as a doorknob. I will stare at you blankly and be like, yeah, great, I guess. Because I don't know how to respond to a lot of things. And then I start overthinking, which leads into, oh god, am I making a fool of myself? And it's a bad cycle that I'm trying to get out of. And by doing this, it's kind of forcing me to do that. Well, not just at Comic-Cons. People say that about everyone, that everyone is nervous to talk to other people because we're all afraid of rejection. I don't know if I believe that. And I don't know when this motherfucker comes down. Okay, that's a problem. Can I just do this and then back off? I could. Okay, good. She can't attack him? Okay, that's a problem. More so. Yeah, I don't mean to be mean when I say that, but yeah, I know nerds are the epitome of social anxiety. And how are we doing on the side exactly? We're doing good? Alright, you can come up, guys. But I do want to say this for anyone who is listening, both currently or on YouTube. I promise for how scatterbrained I am, it's not on purpose, it's just I have the mindset of a fucking squirrel. And there is no fixing that. I have tried. It doesn't work. I could technically go and have it diagnosed, but I'm also not very fond of doctors. I'm a very strange individual, I feel. Okay, I think we're good. Why are you running in the fucking corner? You had more than enough HP to attack. But while I'm at it, if you like what you see, do subscribe. Blah, blah, blah. Let's try that again in English, perhaps. Do like, comment, subscribe, whatever on the YouTube videos. They do mean a lot to me. They do let me know if you guys are watching, if you like what you see. And I really would love to hear your thoughts on how we're doing. Am I doing bad? Am I doing good? Or what's your experience with the game or life? Or say, yeah, I know exactly how you feel. It's a common occurrence. Say whatever you want. I really do want to talk to people. I want to breach this bubble of... what would I call it? Hesitance? Reluctance? I would love to break it. I'd love to make new friends. But I can deal with you. Wait, no. Who needs it? Does she have items? She does not. So I'll just let you take care of them. Oh, I almost forgot. There is another game we are playing. Like I said, this is what happens when I'm a scatterbrain. My mind will trail off and find other things. There is another game. And that is Dark Cloud 2. I am not sure if that should remain a record or if you guys would like to see that on stream. So please do let me know, whether that be by Twitter, by YouTube, here, or even in Discord. If you guys want to see it on stream, let me know. Otherwise, keep it as a recording. I don't mind. I can do both. I am almost hesitant to actually bring them up there because I think the minute I do, that's when all hell breaks loose. And Oscar, unfortunately, as much of a powerhouse as that man is, he cannot scratch Ashnard. Unfortunately, only one character can do that, and that would be Ike. But in other news, I'm still finding it hard to believe this is the last map. I did not realize we were so close to the end. It's astonishing. You have to remember, the last time I played this game was like back when I was like maybe 13. It was a very long time ago. I don't know. I know I keep jumping around on the age. It was just when I was a kid. And I did not love this game as much as I loved Radiant Dawn. So it feels nice to come back to this game, but at the same time, I also know it's just a prelude of what's to come. The end is indeed nigh. We have one. Oh my god, we only have 2 guys left. Okay! The end is very nigh! I'm just gonna do this. So much for those stat upgrades. I completely fucking forgot to use them. And Mist, I am going to need you up here, though. There really was no point in doing this, but you know, that's fine. I had faith in my characters and it panned out. Okay, I'm just going through, making sure nobody's got anything else. We're all good. She never had anything on her, I don't think. What about you, Jill? You had one more thing. What about you, Oscar? You have that. What about you? I don't think there was anyone else. Anna is a nobody. Or was nobody on my team. I don't think you had anything. Yeah, because you're already fucking OP as shit. And I'll have you come up. Okay, so I'm gonna line up people that have been Because unfortunately, only one of these guys can actually do anything. Which, I don't know why they did that, because I find that a little stupid. What about you? You're good. You had nothing on you. I know you certainly didn't. But I'm gonna have you come over here because I'm gonna need you as a healer nearby. What about you? You also had nothing left. And you will be fine. And Mist, come on over, lady. And then there. And then Ike is really the only one left. I'm gonna have him slowly creep up these stairs. And with that, he should be ready. You've done well to have grown so strong. At last, I have gained a foe worthy enough to test my sword. Excellent. Enjoy my might to your heart's content. Okay. I'll try. And Mist, I want you in the middle because you are going to be next to her in terms of healing. Oh, he's gonna wait for me to make the first move? How awfully thoughtful of him. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna do... No, please, don't tell me. Come on, come on, come on. My thing just died. And I don't trust this not to fuck me over. Should be in... Oh, come off it. I don't have anything on me. Am I seriously gonna have to learn how to do this with the fucking... What's the keyboard controller look like? Give me a second, guys. I'm going to have to literally do this way. I am not going to run all the way in the house just to get a goddamn thing here. This is what happens when you don't actually pay attention. I hope this works. Oh my god, it works. Okay, good. That's good. I thought I was screwed there, admittedly. Okay. I'm gonna get the mess out of the way, though. I have my angry toggle on. What happened? Why am I so angry? Oh my god. I turn away for a second and everything goes to hell. What would happen? Oh, okay. I don't know what that did. I don't think that did anything, did it? Oh, it did do something. Oops. Sorry about that. Okay. How do I get off the stupid thing now? Great, could you get the fuck off now? Oh my god. Give me a second. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong. There we go. That was a little bizarre. I apologize for that. Alright. We should be good now to finally finish this up. This game is not taking this from me. Okay, we don't want to attack, I don't think. I'm hitting B and it's not letting me back off. Oh my god. Get off the screen now. Hello? Okay. What the hell's prior? I'm so sorry again, guys. I thought we had this situated, but apparently not. There we go. But I will have him come over there and just wait. Okay, everyone I have is up there. Okay, that's all I needed to know. He's not gonna talk, huh? Oops. I remember that stance well. So your father taught you swordplay, did he? How very happy that makes me. Mad King Ashnard, I will cut you down with this blade and end your reign of terror. You? Cut me down? Good. If you possess the strength to do so, then so be it. That process is the principle on which my ideal world operates. What are you talking about? He's talking about how crazy he is, of course. Since I do have the healers nearby, I am going to try this. Oops. I could have really used him doing that when we were fighting the Black Knights. Excellent. Excellent. So good. More. More, I say. Oh, Lord, you are a masochist. At this time of ascension, not ascertain, it's not enough. Not enough. Okay, Psycho, if you say so. That is it, though. That's the final boss. That went a lot smoother than I thought it would. Now, it truly is over. That it is. Now, the question remains of what to do with the mount. Anna, stay back! The Kane's mount is still alive. That's the point. Stay back! Anna? No! Oh, she's fine. Huh? This sucks. For those who are curious of what's happening, this is her fiancé that was unfortunately twisted. And he was twisted much like the Pharaoh Laguz. Rajanian? Is that what his name is? Rajanian? Aww. This scene always did break my heart. Leanne, what is it? A laguz? No, it can't be. Ashnard mount was a wyvern, wasn't it? Guys, I can't read your fucking gibberish! What are you doing? Be patient, please. There's something we want to try. Huh? There he is. Rayson, that's... Leanne told me that Dragon's true form had been warped. So we sang the Gelder of Rebirth. Oh, this breaks my heart. Oh. Rajayan? I don't know how the fuck to say this guy's name. Do you know who I am? Anna? Yes. Yes, you do recognize me. You were made to suffer because of me. I'm so sorry. Rajian. Rajian, oh Rajian. And, let's return to Goldoa. The two of us. Together. I will go anywhere, my love, as long as it's with you. Anna, from this day forward, forever. Yeah, he was one of the dragon tribe. Yep. Aha! Is that? Nope, dang it. Ah, there it is. What is it, Mist? Did you find something? The medallion, Ike. The medallion. I finally have it back. Miss, that medallion is... Yeah, I know. Mason, Leanne. What? Here. Oh. The medallion belongs in Serenus Forest. My mother was only holding it for Lilia. Leanne, you take it. Thank you, daughter of Elena. In the memory of my departed sister, I accept the medallion from you. Aw, man. There's no point to saving because there is no more fights, but sure. For the past year, I've been focused on winning this war. I stand here today as a testament to your fortitude and commitment. I understand this will never suffice, but I wanted to take a moment to say something to you all. Thank you. I hope I may continue to rely on you. Of course, I hope that I may continue to be of service. You've grown so much. I would like nothing better than if Commander Grail and Elena could see you now. What a long road we've traveled, and yet in many ways it seemed to pass by so quickly. I'm proud to have fought beside you, Ike. We did well, didn't we? I'm sure Mom and Dad would be proud of us. Ike! Me and Commander Ike! I'm going to keep practicing so I can be better than ever. Thanks for having faith in me. Finally. It's finally over. At long last we can return to a life without war. Praise the goddess. It won't last! Ike, are we going to go back to being mercenaries? I'm a great soldier and all, but... the easygoing life of a mercenary is the only life for me. Now let's go find some good-looking lasses. Oh, good lord. Hey, boss. We did it. Woohoo! You know, I am completely in love with your fighting style. If I could train under you, it would be great. So let me stick around for a while, alright? I have no more work here. I will be leaving you shortly. If you have need of my services, you know how to reach me. And Shion's not here because I let him die. Valencia, you've had to wait a long time, but I finally fulfilled my contract. The mission is complete. My Lord Ike, on behalf of all Crimea and my departed father, mother, and uncle, I thank you once again. Oh, stop. Come on. Will you stop doing that? Pardon? I think I've gotten used to a few of these noble customs and whatnot, but I still can't handle the bowing. It makes me angsty. And itchy, too. Oh, my lord, That's weird to say, though. Oh, glorious day of sweet victory. Praises upon the day the goddess did see fit to send Sir Ike to save our land, Jesus Christ. Thank you, General Ike. Because of you, I believe we better understand how best to serve Princess Valencia. Through your strength, the dark clouds that have blanketed Crimea have finally been dispelled. From this day forth, we will give our all to see the restoration of this land and its people. General, you are Crimea's savior. from your notorious... I don't know how, fuck. I'm starting to stumble. Words are starting to stumble. That's a bad sign. That means I'm reaching my limit. I salute you. Huzzah! Nay, 1,000 huzzahs! Whew! Am I glad that's over? When I saw King Daien, I was sure I was done for. Or that he tortured me. But you were a bull. Thank you. Now I can go home and see my family once more. When I get back to the countryside, I'm gonna boast to all my family and friends that I fought under you. Aw, thank you. Largo and I are going to stay here and open up shop. With Crimea undergoing reconstruction, there are gonna be a lot of people moving about. We'll open an inn with a good food and drink, and free butter on every table. We'll be rich in no time. We'll let you know when everything's all set up. You can drop in anytime. We'll even give you special rates. Maybe we should call it General Ike's Inn. Oh, please don't. General Ike, I'll be taking my leave of you for the time being. I must return to Daien and present a report on the war's outcome. Aren't you going to take Daien's soldiers with you? You lent us quite a few. Though the war may be over, it will take many weeks for the country to be secure. I spoke with the princess earlier, and she asked that if we help if possible, so I'll leave them in your care. We really do owe Daien a lot, don't we? In the end, we got not only you, but a whole battalion of reinforcements. General Zelgius and his troops are the reason we were able to minimize casualties during the final battle. He and his men took care of the retreating Daeins and returned... Jesus. Get off me. And allowed us to focus on the enemies before us. No matter the assistance you had, the victory itself is a result of your strength and leadership. I know two people who will be very pleased to learn of your triumph. Please give my thanks to both the Apostle and Sephirin. I plan to go and thank them myself someday, but... Understood. Farewell, General Ike. I look forward to seeing you again. Farewell. Ike, hey handsome. I've decided to return to the service in the Daien Pegasus Knights. Cool beans, huh? Oh, I owe so much to you, Ike. Thank you so very much. I'll see you around. Goodbye, General Ike. This war has given me the confidence to enter the service of the Daien Knights. Thank you so much. Daien is glad all the fighting stopped. Daien prefers the peace and quiet. War is not good for anything. You can say that again. Well, we're going home. All of our desert friends are waiting for us. And wow, do we have some stories to share with them. Laguz and Bjork. Perhaps the gap between us has narrowed. War is horrible, yet maybe we've gained something of value after all. Find me when you come to the dunes. We can sit and talk with no fighting. Okay, sure. Are you leaving already? Yep, I'm out of here. I've got some important guests to convey to the king. Guests? He's talking about us. We're taking my father to visit Gallia for a while. We Heron should live somewhere near the forest, after all. Tabarn spoke with King Kanagus on our behalf. You're not returning to Serenus? While we made our peace with the Apostle, we're not ready to live there again. I see. We'll be able to return someday. York and Laguz will come to understand and respect each other. You may be right. I hope you are. Are you ready? We should be leaving soon. Kivka, I'm in your debt as well. Gallia is a very special place to me. I'd like to visit again someday, if I may. Come whenever you are able. The king will be pleased to see you. And one more thing. Gallia will not spare any effort in aiding Crimea's reconstruction. We will be sending supplies and workers to you very shortly. That much is appreciated. Oh wait, Raisin, Leanne. What is it? Do you think I could touch the medallion one last time for my mom and dad? Of course. Go ahead, put out your hand. Alright. Thank you very much. Is that enough? Yes, I just wanted to say goodbye. Thank you. And you too, Ike. what? And I'd like to also give our heartfelt thanks to your parents as well, for fulfilling our hopes of our sister. Thank you. Yes. I will help rebuild Crimea too. I will lend you much strength. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I must admit you've done well. You were a good fighter, too good to leave with these Bjork. We'll meet again. Now it's about time for us to take wing. We've built quite a close bond, haven't we? This is true. We're especially grateful for your help in Seren's forest. The next time you're visiting the south coast, come to Phoenicus. The entire country will celebrate your arrival. The country of the Hawk tribe, eh? That would be fun. I'm interested in what kind of food you eat. We collect berries from trees on peaks that no Bjork can climb. The juices and desserts made from it are beyond compare. We have ocean delicacies, mountain treats, we have everything. I'll pass on the desserts, but I'll take extra helpings of meat. Haha, leave it to me. I hate to interrupt your gleeful chat, but I thought I should tell you. You don't have to visit Kilbas. It's our policy not to invite Bjork into our home, unless they pay well. King Kilbas. Despite all your posturing, you came to our aid in the end. You turned out to be a better ally than I dared hope for. Ha! Keep your foolish tongue inside your foolish head. And don't tell anyone. I have a reputation to think of. Farewell. And I'm serious about Phoenicus too. Come anytime. General, the bird tribes are in your debt. We are grateful. Please, take care. If you ever have need of the king's eyes, fire, flame, and arrow from a high place. I'll see it and come flying. That is, if I'm not too busy on an errand for the king. Really? You could see it from that far if I was like 3 countries away? General Ike, I will never, ever forget you. Thank you for showing me the error of my ways. I'm just glad that it's finally over. Maybe now I can get some sleep. Things are going to be rough in Daien too. I don't know what the future holds, but I'm heading back. It's my homeland after all. I have played my part. All that remains is for me to take my leave of this place. History will judge my actions. Mustin and the others are going to Daien, and I think I'm going to go with them. Thank you for everything, General Ike. I hope they pack some food. Crimea is an interesting place, but I've decided to travel to Daien. Perhaps fate will bring us together again. Oh, it will, in the most unlikely of scenarios. How odd, Anna. We've been both enemies and allies. Thanks to you, Rajion was saved. And so was I. Thank you. So you're with King Daien because you were trying to save Rajan? Or Rajion? Yes. Rajan's... my god. Her boyfriend is the most important thing in her life! Some 19 years ago, he said he wanted to broaden his knowledge and left Goldoa. He never returned. When I finally found him, it was too late. He had been so twisted that he was no longer able to recognize me. And yet, I wanted to be near him. With Nasir's help, I too came to Daien. Oh, grandfather. Maybe it's because I never saw his body, but it doesn't feel like Nasir's really dead. It's like he's out there somewhere. He is! Otherwise he wouldn't show up in the next game. Have you forgiven him? He does not need my forgiveness, except for that one moment when I learned of his deception. I never thought of him as an enemy. That's good. Are you returning to Goldoa, Anna? Yes. I must help Rajan find his homeland. Or return to his homeland. Take care. I didn't see that. I accidentally hit too quickly. Pretty scenes. The war is over. The Crimean people, who suffered gravely during the harsh Daien occupation, have at last regained their freedom. The same Crimeans have a saying: no matter how harsh the winter, spring will ever follow. This popular proverb proves true as the warm winds of change begin to blow across the land, or countryside. The war has left the country in ruins, but the people rise from the ashes and take the first steps towards rebuilding their nation. Though once scorned and despised as subhumans, the laguz put aside past enmity and come to the aid of their neighbors. So Elinca must be happy about seeing that. And the Crimeans never forgot it was Gallia that fought beside them and helped free them from the yoke of Daien's oppression. Led by the examples of Elinca and her retainers, Crimea begins transforming into the land its king had dreamed of. A land where Bjork and laguz live together in harmony and equality. As the reconstruction efforts progress, the administrative governor announces the enthronement of Elinca as the new queen. Yay, Elinca! And now the day of her crowning arrives. I'm so tired I could fall over. Peace is all well and good, but it sure is busy. We're rebuilding a country that was completely devastated by war. It's bound to be tough. You're right. I bet Princess Elinca and the people in the palace are twice as busy. Speaking of Elinca, what's she doing? She's in that room over there, surrounded by court officials. What is this cat doing? Sorry, my cat's freaking up inside me. As long as she's getting at least a little bit of rest, I'm not worried. But she probably isn't. Maybe if I sing her a lullaby? Oh no. I forgot. You forgot what? I gave the medallion to Raisin, but I forgot all about the Galder. Oh, Ike, what should we do? I mean, why does that matter? Hey, yeah, we never did find out who Altina is, did we? She was the only one who could sing the Galder. Well, when things calm down, we'll have to head out and search for her. Yeah, good luck with that. Is that Altina you speak of? One of the three who defeated the Dark God? Hey! Sephiran, so you made it, did you? I arrived mere moments ago. Let me congratulate you on a successful end to your journey. Thank you. Please tell me, do you know who Altina is? Of course. Altina founded my homeland of Benyon. Oh, then it was a mistake. We can't give a song to somebody who died so long ago. There's one who yet shares both bloodline and a name. The true heir of Altina. Who is it? Sanaki Kirsch Altina. None other than the Apostle herself. The Apostle? Is this something everyone in Benyon would be aware of? No. There are very few who know that name. Why do you ask? The Apostle is Altina. Oh, I'm so relieved. And exhausted, too. I'm gonna go back to my room. See you later, Sephiran. That was rather sudden. Did I say something to cause her distress? This text is so fucking slow! No, nothing like that. It's just that so much has happened between Benyon and Serenus. Would you tell me about it? I would like to hear what you have to say on this matter. Sure. To tell the truth... I see. The assassination of the Apostle, the Serenus massacre, and the use of the medallion to revive the Dark God. All of it was part of Ashnard's grand scheme. That's the conclusion we came to. You have me at a loss. Why is that? For many years, I have walked these lands, watching, listening, and never did I uncover what you have found. Now that you have presented me with this information, I don't know what to do, or say, rather. I merely fulfilled the hopes of my father and mother. Now you speak from hindsight. Rescuing Princess Crimea, winning the Apostle's trust, and defeating King Daien. With laguz at your side, no less. You have accomplished all of these miraculous things. I had trusted and valiant companions at my side. It was only through their support that I was able to do these things. Ever the humble one, eh? Now then, before I return home, may I hear the Galder of release? I must convey it to the apostle. You would do that? None of you can leave Crimea. The new queen will need your strength. I suppose that will be the case. A little while? You are a hero of Crimea, you're like. If you wish it, no post will be beyond your reach. I don't care about any of that. It's more trouble than it's worth. And I don't see the value of being some fancy lord. When the country's safe, I'm given up that title and everything and going back to being a simple mercenary. Truly, you are... Sorry, my cat is being a really pain in the ass at the moment. Yes, it's fair. Why is he laughing at me? I think it's enough. I'm so... Why is he still laughing at me? What'd I say? Unbelievable. Despite all appearances, you're really quite rude. Commander, may I have a minute? Sure. What is it, Titania? Princess Elinca. Oops, it's Queen Elinca, isn't it? The court ministers want Queen Elinca and you to come out onto the balcony and greet the people. What? Greet the people? Me? Yes, you. I've done what I was asked to do. Now hurry up and get going. Hey, Titania? Ah, nuts. Why do I... What's going on? The people of Crimea wish to see their hero and to sing his praises, even if the hero himself protests. If they want a greeting, surely their new queen, Elinca, would suffice. I'll go speak to her. Thus do heroes give birth to the new chapters in his history. I doubt if you've even noticed. Your story, the everyday mercenary who becomes a hero, will awaken ugly appetite and ambition in many. It will be the cause of strife and discord throughout the land. Oh, that's not good. I'm certain Ashnard saw the truth in this. In a way, Ashnard's dream may have been fulfilled. The seeds of war have indeed been sown across the land, our continent. Either way, same way! It appears your trials are just beginning, my gallant young hero. May the goddess ride with you.
What's wrong? Everyone's waiting to see you.
Voice acting.
nervous. I've spent my whole life in hiding. It's just no one ever taught me how to rule a kingdom. I don't think I'm ready to be their queen. I don't think I'm ever really going to be ready.
What's the matter with you?
Ike, stop it. How can
Did anyone teach you how to hire mercenaries?
No, but that's not the same.
How to win back lost allies? How to win back your lost kingdom?
That's different.
No, it's not. You've done such an amazing job, and I think you always will.
I see.
All right. Come on. We'll do this together.
Thank you, my Lord Ike. I am so blessed to have met you.
Now kiss! 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 Sorry, the way they were going about it was really like... They were hinting at romanticizing these two.
And so it was that in the spring of the year 646, Elinca Rydell Crimea saw peace return to her homeland. In the years to follow, the story of Queen Elinca and her noble hero Ike spread across the land and inspired the songs of many a wandering troubadour.
Well, that is it. That is Fire Emblem Path of Radiance finally completed. It was a very long journey with us, one that spanned over quite a few months, mostly because we kept having issues, or I got bored, or I was trying not to get bored. But all in all, it was a very fun game. I still stand by what I said much earlier. I think this game would do wonders if it was actually remastered in today's modern graphics and everything. I really think it would do well. That, along with Radiant Dawn. Because out of all the games, I think we can all safely say it's Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance that a lot of people remember. And we all remember it for different reasons. Some remember it for the story. Some of us remember it because of the characters. Some of us remember because of certain fights being obnoxious. But my point is that we all remember them for certain reasons. And it's those reasons that we often do come back to them, even many years later down the line. I would say this game was probably the pinnacle of what Fire Emblem could be. And unfortunately, I don't feel the love and attention to detail in these newer Fire Emblem games as much as I did in the older ones. as I've said throughout the LP many a time, I have my gripes with the new Fire Emblem games. Graphically, yes, they are beautiful, but their stories are lacking. And they felt like that for a very long time. Now, I did personally enjoy the story that was Fire Emblem Fates. I did enjoy that, and I loved the soundtrack most of all. The combat was interesting, I didn't mind it, but I will say I enjoyed that game far more than I did Three Houses or the Emblem game. I can't think of it at the moment, but Engage. I know many people hate the 3DS versions of the Fire Emblem games, but I have to say, I enjoyed those a hell of a lot more than what I did on the Switch ones so far. Because, I don't know, I enjoyed Awakening. I enjoyed Fates. I didn't see the problem with the games as many other people did, but I enjoyed them. They reminded me of this game, in a way. And I think that's why they're my favorite. I know not many people, especially the older people who are ones who've been here since the start of Fire Emblem, will say otherwise, but nothing can stay the same forever. So I understand what Fire Emblem creators are doing. They're trying to make things different and whatnot now, but I really think they need to go back and they need to look at what made Fire Emblem so successful in the first place. And take what they have learned from the prior games and mesh them with what they're learning from the newer games. Because yes, a lot of people love the newer games too. And if they combined what they find in both the old and the new, I am sure there's a Fire Emblem game out there that they could make that the people would lose their shit over. Not just a remaster or a fully HD version of this game. I just think it's time we stopped remaking the games into higher quality and whatnot and copying their stories. I know I just said that I would love to see this game come back in modern graphics, and I still do. But more importantly, I want to see them come up with their own story. I want to see them do things that made us all love their games in the first place. Now, I know that's just one person's opinion out of many, and it's not going to be taken seriously, but, you know, that's just how things go. Oh, isn't this the... This sounds like one of the Calders. But I hope you guys all enjoyed the journey. I know it was a bit bumpy, and I've pronounced many things wrong. And throughout this journey, I have learned to embrace one thing. I'm going to stutter. I'm going to mispronounce. There is nothing I can do about that, and I'm not going to try and change that because that's just who I am. And there's no point in changing that, because I don't think you can fix it. So, in future LPs, there's going to be obviously a lot more confidence. I'm going to laugh at every little stupid thing I do, or I mispronounce, because that's just how I am. And I hope you guys enjoyed the journeys that we will continue to take with these other LPs. But on the topic of that, as I've mentioned earlier, now that this game is officially done, we still have a long journey before we can go into Radiant Dawn. And like I said, this playthrough that we just got through is my save file where I just went crazy. I just did whatever. I have a separate file where Soren is still alive and his bond with Ike is getting better. And the units I want to use for Radiant Dawn are stronger and closer to their caps. Now, I do know that in order for me to do what I need to do, I have to play through Radiant Dawn by myself the first time, so that then I can replay it and watch it with you guys on New Game Plus with all the additional scenes. Now, unless you've never seen this game in your entire life and you have no clue what I'm talking about, and you haven't bothered to look it up, I'm gonna say this much. I could play the Radiant Dawn, and we won't miss much. However, for context, I would prefer to do New Game Plus with the additional sideline stories, because they all do come together to form a perfectly knitted bow, I guess is the word. It ties everything all in a nice package. There really isn't any questions after it that I've had. So I want to go through Radiant Dawn first and do what I need to do, and then we will return with New Game Plus with all of the avenues open for us, and that's that. Now, I did have on my list that we would play more Path of Radiance tomorrow, but that was with me thinking there was more maps. Ooh, what's this? Is this just like an end screen? Yeah, it's just an end screen. So I will have to think on what we're gonna do tomorrow. We'll probably just play Paper Mario. But that's it. Thank you all for coming. This has been a long stream to try and get everything all done. Oh, so let's see my lovely records, because we all know those went over well. I mean, I don't know what the average time is. I wasn't trying to speedrun anything, honestly. But yeah, I think everything went well. And I'm glad that we finally got this game done. It's yet another notch that we can check off. And I'm happy about that, because I've always been the kind of person that does things only halfway. Well, I can officially say that's 2 things now I've done, or now actually 3 games I have done that are complete. So yeah, you will start to see these pop up on YouTube, probably in smaller increments, like an hour long each, because there is a lot. And in each video, I'm going to try and at least get 2 battles, if it's possible. If not, 1 battle and a hell of a lot of dialogue, because we all know that's gonna come. But yeah, that's all the stats. That's all I can say in the game, because I loved it regardless. And I hope you all did too. Oh, what the hell? I thought this... Oh, so for those who were wondering, yeah, I killed Boyd. I killed Soren. Those were accidents. Makalov, I don't remember what happened to him. Shion, I let him die on purpose. I'm sorry, he was an asshole. Yeah, he's arguably the best unit in both games, but he's an asshole. I might not kill him the second game, but I won't have much use of him either, because there'll be a bunch of better units. But we're about to see just how many characters I have used relentlessly. And I think the person I have used the most has got to be Oscar. He's got to be at the top of the board. Yes, Shion is the asshole. I cannot stand him. He is just so rude and so racist. And I mean, to be fair, he is a perfect character for these kind of games, because they're not hiding anything. They're showing everything, even if they're ugly. and it's stuff like that we need more of. Because we can decorate the world in flowers all we want. Holy fuck, 32 wins? That is a lot more than I thought Tanith got. Interesting. He's an asshole and he can back up everything he says. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm not going to disagree with that. You are very right. I really... Oh, wait. Was that the only... Fifth was Ashnard with 75 wins. Mia, fourth, also 85. With Kieran in third with 91. Ike with 107. I'm not surprised. And then I was right, Oscar. Oh my god, by only a single person. Oscar was murderous in this playthrough.